Coming up, imagine standing at the edge of a promised land, flowing with milk and honey. But between you and that promise, giants, fortified cities, and a whole lot of fear. This isn't just any story. It's about a man who looked at those giants and saw not a threat, but a challenge. A man whose strength, whose vision only grew sharper with every passing year. 40 years earlier, Moses sent 12 spies into Canaan. 10 came back terrified, whispering tales of insurmountable foes. "We are like grasshoppers in their sight," they cried. Panic spread like wildfire through the camp. A whole generation paralyzed by fear, but 2 men stood firm, Joshua and Caleb. They saw the same giants, the same walls, but they saw something else too, God's promise. "Let us go up at once and occupy it," Caleb declared, "for we are well able to overcome it." A bold statement, a defiant stand against the tide of doubt. The people, however, listened to the 10, and for their lack of faith, they wandered. 40 long years in the wilderness. A generation faded away, their dreams unfulfilled. But Caleb, he walked with God. He kept his eyes on the promise. He didn't just survive the wilderness, he thrived. His spirit, his resolve, hardened like ancient stone. Now fast forward, 40 years have passed. The wilderness journey is over. Joshua, now the leader, is dividing the land. And who steps forward? An old man, 85 years old. You'd expect him to ask for a quiet pasture, a peaceful retirement plot, maybe a nice little vineyard. But Caleb, he doesn't ask for ease. He doesn't ask for comfort. He looks at the toughest, most challenging piece of land. Hebron, the very place where the giants, the Anakim, still lived, the place that had terrified an entire generation. And then God said nothing. Caleb stands before Joshua, his eyes burning with the fire of youth even at 85. Moses swore on that day, "Surely the land on which your foot has trodden shall be an inheritance for you and your children forever, because you have wholly followed the Lord my God." He wasn't just remembering a promise, he was claiming it. "Now therefore give me this mountain," he declared, "for you heard on that day how the Anakim were there. With great fortified cities, it may be that the Lord will be with me, and I shall drive them out just as the Lord said." 85 years old, and he's asking for the hardest fight. He's not saying, "I was strong." He's saying, "I am strong, as strong today as I was 40 years ago." He didn't just survive the wilderness, he grew in it. His faith wasn't diminished by time, it was refined. His strength wasn't measured by youthful vigor, but by unwavering conviction. Caleb's request for that mountain wasn't an act of bravado. It was a testament to a life lived in full, a life where strength, true strength, increases with age, with experience, with an unshakable trust in something bigger than yourself. He didn't just get the mountain, he conquered it. He drove out the giants, and Hebron became his inheritance. A legacy not of comfort, but of courage. But this wasn't the end of his story. Thanks for watching, and watch out for the next episode. Subscribe and share.